Hello, my tiny human friends, and welcome to Art with Miss Wilkin. Today, in case you didn't notice, we're going to be doing something special. We're going to be talking about pop art. And this is an example of some really famous pop art done by Andy Warhol. He was very famous for putting things in little boxes and changing the colors to make them look all funky and fun. So, since it is getting colder outside, we are going to use this season to inspire our art. We are going to be making our own pop art hot cocoa. So, I'm going to show you guys exactly what to do. You're going to need a piece of paper, something to draw with, and something to color with, and that's it. So, let's get started. Alright, so like I said, you're going to need a piece of paper, something to draw with, and something to color with. I'm going to use crayons today. So to start, I'm going to move everything to the side. I'm going to take my paper, I'm going to fold it in half 2 times. So I'm going to start by folding the short end to the short end like a birthday card. Good crease. Then I'm going to unfold it and fold it in half the other way. Good press down. So now I have 4 spaces. I'm going to draw 4 of the same picture, and I'm going to color it all different ways. So, first, I'm going to start in this top box. Doesn't matter which box you want to start in, all of them will end up having the same picture. So, to make sure that they're as similar as possible, we're going to do them very simply, simple shapes. So, I'm going to start by drawing my cup or my mug for my hot cocoa. So, the first thing I want to do is draw an oval shape, a skinny oval, and this is going to be the opening or the top of our mug. Then I'm going to draw the sides of our mug, and they're just going to go straight down. I'm going to make mine go a little bit closer at the bottom, and then I'm going to connect them with a curved line, like a smiley face. So, there's my cup. But if we want to make it a mug, I'm going to give it a fun, fancy handle. So I'm going to start on the side. I'm going to make mine curvy. I'm going to touch back to the cup and do a little swirl. Now, I can go in and make this thicker by adding a second line like that. So it looks like a real handle that you could hold. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm just going to do a whole circle shape around my swirl. Now we've got a fancy handle. Also kind of looks like a snail. You don't have to make the same handle that I do. You can do yours however you want. You can make it fancy or you can make it simple. So now that we've got our mug, we want to kind of decorate it, add some patterns, but remember, we want to make these the same in every picture so that we can just change the colors. So I'm going to keep mine simple. I'm going to add some stripes. 2 big stripes, and then a polka dot, and polka dot at the bottom. That way, when I want to go and draw it again, it's going to be super, super easy. Now, we have to put our hot cocoa in our mug, and we do that by adding a wavy line inside our oval. I'm going to add some marshmallows to mine by drawing some rounded little squares, so some squares that have curved corners instead of flat, sharp corners. So now I have some marshmallows in my hot chocolate. And of course, hot chocolate is hot, so we're going to add some steam by drawing a couple more wavy, curvy lines above our mug to make it look like it's steaming. Alright, now the last thing we want to do is give our mug something to sit on because it can't just be floating there. So we're going to draw a line all the way across, and that's going to be our table that our mug's sitting on. So now we have our beautiful design. We're going to draw it 3 more times. So I'm going to start the same way I did here with my oval shape. And it's okay if they're not exactly perfect. We're going to make them as similar as possible. your picture, you want to go back and double check and make sure that you didn't miss anything from your first one. So look at my second one. I've got my handle, my designs, and my steam. My handle, my designs, and my steam. It looks like I forgot to add that second line to make my handle nice and thick so that we can hold it. All right, so once you've checked that everything is all the same in all of your pictures, we're gonna start adding our color. Now, these don't have to be realistic colors, meaning it doesn't have to be the colors that it would be in real life. You can use any colors you want. And the most fun part is each one of them is gonna be totally different. So use your imagination and your creativity. You can color it however you want. In all of mine, I am gonna keep my marshmallows white and my hot chocolate brown. So that's what I'm gonna start with while I'm coloring. Awesome, so now in all the rest of mine, I'm just gonna use whatever colors I feel like. So when you're done coloring, you should have each picture with all different colors and all different patterns. And you can keep it just like this, or if you want to, you can cut them out and give them to people as Christmas cards or little thank you notes, or you keep it all together and you can send it to somebody as a Christmas present, or even if you have a small gift, you can use this to wrap it. So there's lots of different things that you guys can do with these. I would love to see you create these hot cocoa ones, but you can use any objects you want. So get creative, think about what else we can do this year for the holiday season, maybe some Christmas ornaments, some cookies. You can always decorate Christmas cookies in very different ways. So I'd love to see how you guys get creative. I can't wait to see what you do.